It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better, and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Welcome everybody into the Golden Door Radio broadcast on YouTube. Brownfield will be kicking to start off here from their own 40. A little bit of wind tonight. Not a big kick. We gobble up here at the 35 and forced out of bounds. So Lamisa will get the start on offense. That was Jordan Bergara hauling that return in there. Lamisa coming in 4-4, finally had that 500 mark on the season. 1-0 in district after a 49-0 shutout over Kermit last Friday. First time they've shut out a team in, I think, 6 years, and the last time they did it it was Kermit. I want to thank Raider Pump and Supply for our video broadcast. Thanks so much for tuning in on YouTube and on our Facebook page. Tours will start out on offense from their own 35-yard line. Spread offense, air raid, as Coach Ramos likes to call it. Daniel at the helm, the sophomore quarterback, with over 5,000 yards passing. Man in motion. Be a little screen pass out to the left side. Getting some blocking out around the edge. Looks like it may have been enough for a first down right there. It's going to be D.V. Lugo.
He's ran out of bounds. We also want to make a special announcement tonight. Our concession stand
D.V.
is selling
with a
Menudo, so
fantastic
make sure to go buy
year.
some in this cold,
Also a
cold
straight A
weather.
student. Golden Doors here on 1st and 10 near midfield. Be a handoff to this near side. DV has it almost stripped out of his hands, and he stays on his feet to get extra yardage. Crossing midfield into Cub territory to about the 43-yard line. It'll be a short second down coming up.
After the run, he's brought down by number 3, Hayden Molina. That'll bring up 2nd and 3 for the Tornadoes.
Another spread offense here. We'll send 4 out to the left over there on the far side of the field, 1 here to the right, putting Ramos by himself in the shotgun formation. A low snap. Daniel struggles to get it, picks it up, throws to the near side, but it'll be incomplete.
The snap is low. Pass
Low
attempt
snap.
number 2, Silas.
Trying to get it to Silas.
It is.
It'll fall incomplete for a 3rd and 1. The empty set. It's tough when you have that empty set like that and you have a low snap. It's always tough to control and get back where you need it to be. We're going to go on 3rd down. They'll put 1 in the backfield with Daniel. I think that's Lugo. 2 to each side, and the shotgun set. It'll be a handoff up the middle. Bouncing off tacklers, gets to the outside, splitting defenders. Across the 30. D.V. Lugo with a Tor first down.
He's brought down.
They'll mark him at about the 24-yard line, maybe the 23. 1st and 10. Big run right there by D.V. First and 10, fresh set of down. Shotgun single back formation for Ramos. He'll step back, looks to throw, gets it to this near side, and it'll be dropped incomplete. McCurley, the intended receiver, he was hit as soon as he touched that one. It's Jaden Martinez breaking it up. It'll make it 2nd and 10. With 3 receivers here to the short side of the field, 1 over on the left. Shotgun single back for Ramos. Have DV in the backfield with him to his right. Snap. Handoff to Lugo. Waits on blocking. Cuts to the left. Splits defenders, and DV's in for the Golden Tor touchdown.
22 Lugo with the touchdown for the Tornadoes.
Lamesa strikes first, 6-0. 10:34, yeah. Left here in the first quarter. A quick drive right there. That's about a 65-yard drive for the Tors. It was about 7 plays on offense. Extra point coming up here. PAT. Kick is up. It's going to be good.
Kick by number 25, Joe Carpenter.
Joe Carpenter's kick makes it 7-0. Golden Tors on top with 10:34 left here in the first. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Golden Tor Radio on YouTube and Facebook.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Welcome back.
Trey Timmons set to receive the
Golden
kick.
Tours take a 6-0 lead, or 7-0 lead rather,
Carpenter set.
here in Brownfield. Carpenter ready to kick from the 35 or 40-yard line. If you're watching on YouTube, you can, up at the top right, you can click on settings and you can actually change the quality of the video, and it'll look a little bit better if you have a good enough, strong enough internet. Here's a kick by Carpenter. So it's going to be returned this time. Nope, it'll go out of bounds actually, near the 20-yard line.
The kick goes out of bounds.
Brownfield with their
Tornadoes.
offensive possession will be moving right to left from the 30-yard line. So we can help some of that streaming out a little bit. Brownfield to split out a couple to the right, one here to the left. Shotgun single back formation. 4 down linemen for the Golden Tours. It'll be a handoff up the middle. Whole pack of Tours there to slow him down after a pickup of 4.
Number 1, Jeremiah Williams runs it up the middle. Number 20, Nathan Ortega with the tackle.
Ortega
That'll
on the
bring up
tackle.
2nd and 6 for the Cubs.
Second down, 6 to go for Brownfield. 3 over, split out to the right, 1 to the left here. Shotgun snap, throw over to the left side, and it's going to be behind his intended receiver.
Pass intended for number 8, Jaden Salas.
Salas
brings up 3rd down.
makes it 3rd down. Yeah, I was able to change my settings on YouTube to 480p, and it was quite a bit better. I'm trying up to 720, but I don't have the best internet up here. You can do that by just clicking on the settings button at the top right of your screen if you're watching on YouTube. 3rd down coming up for the Cubs. Got about 6 to go. They'll split 2 receivers to each side. Shotgun single back formation. Here's the snap. They'll hand it off up the middle. He's caught in the backfield, brought down. That's going to be no gain right there.
Number 1, Jeremiah Williams.
Ryan Hart
Stopped short
on the big tackle for the Golden Tours will make it 4th down and 7, a loss of 1 for the Cubs. Cubs coming out with their punting unit. Silas back deep for the Golden Tours. There's a snap. He's going to fake it, running around the right side. And he's going to get that 1st down the sideline, forced out of bounds in Golden Tour territory.
Putt and number 11,
see where they mark
Trey
him out of
Timmons
bounds at, but he did
runs it
get the
for it.
1st down.
Brownfield, 1st down.
Looks like they might have marked him out of bounds right after he got past that 1st down marker. So not quite into Golden Tour territory. It'll be at the 46-yard line for Brownfield. But a big fake punt right there for the Cubs. Spread it out with 2 to each side. Shotgun single back, got a fullback in tight to the right of the line. Snap, handoff, breaks through some tackles, comes around the near side, and it'll be a pickup of maybe 1 or 2 on the play.
Williams on the run. He's brought down by number 15,
Ty Martinez in there on the tackle.
2nd and 8 for your Cubs.
Also Zach Barone. Quickly the Cubs to the line on a 2nd and 8 here. Sorry about that. Shotgun single back. 4-man front. front. The throw quickly to the right is going to be incomplete. Ty almost getting a hand on it there as it was deflected.
Still, we'll bring up third down.
Oh, that was J.D. Rubio, actually. I thought that was number 50. Look, it came off the receiver, and then it bounced off J.D.'s shoulder, falling incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 8 here for the Cubs. Shotgun single back again. The snap. He'll take a 3-step drop, rolling to his right. Pressure on. Looking downfield. He's going to get rid of it down the sideline. Nobody open. Great pressure that time by the 4-man front. Force a 4th down. 8 to go for the Cubs.
4th down for the Cubs.
They've already had a fake punt once this drive. I doubt we would see it again, but you never know. You never know. They will send the punting unit out again. Oh, almost lost my camera to the wind there. Would have been bad. High snap, but he does get the punt away. JD's back, but it'll bounce behind him, and it's going to take a roll all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
And the punt rolls out the back of the end zone. Tornadoes will start.
Golden Tours at their own 25. They had a nice 65-yard drive.
On the 20-yard line.
About 6 plays or so. Capped off with a run by D.V. Lugo in the end zone that made it 7-0. This time they start from their own 20. Tours will have 2 in the backfield with Daniel. One goes in motion from right to left. Shotgun snap, throws it back to this near side. Caught. It's going to be Silas. Gets into traffic, fighting for extra yardage. Ball pops out. It's still on the ground, and Brownfield will recover
Pass
at the Lamesa 38-yard line.
Fumble, but there is a flag
on the play, however. But I think this might be, well, they're pointing towards Brownfield's side. Now they're pointing Lamesa's way, so not sure what the penalty is going to be. Waiting on the call from the white hat, but man, a nice little run by Silas. He just got into traffic, and the guy from behind him was able to strip it. And there was a Tour that fell on it, trying to get it from the far side of the field, and it popped right out. It's going to be an encroachment call, I think. Yeah, on Brownfield, so that'll give the ball back to the Tours. A lucky break right there for Lamesa. As Brownfield line up a little bit too far across the line.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat.
Puts the ball at the 25, 1st and 5 now for the Golden Tours. Mesa with 2 receivers to each side. Shotgun single back for Ramos. Handoff up the middle, coming to this near side, bouncing off one tackle, picking up about 5 yards right there.
Number 20,
Nathan Ortega on the carry.
Brought down by number 60, Jeremiah Valentine.
Will be enough for the first down. 1st and 10 now. Tours get the ball here on the 30-yard line, still in their own territory. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, including the slot about halfway. Shotgun single back. I think Ortega's back in that deep backfield again as Ramos takes it, throws near side. It'll be caught. It's going to be Silas near the 40-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 2, McCurley.
Nice pickup right there of about 8 or 9 yards. Close to the first down marker. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
2nd and short for the Tornadoes.
Not a terrible night out here as far as weather. We do got a little bit of wind coming in here. Here's the Tours on 2nd short. They'll throw out to the left side in the flats. Got a man. He'll get around the edge. Breaking tackles all the way to the Brownfield 32, 33-yard line.
As he gets It's a big gain. He's eventually brought down
That
by
was Ty
number
Martinez
3,
on the
Nathan
reception.
Molina. First down for the Tornadoes.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Lamesa. At the 33 is where they'll mark it. 3 receivers come to the big side of the field. 1 to the left. Shotgun single back for Ramos. Ortega's still in the backfield. Oh, grab that cloak. I'll pass it for far side. It'll be hauled in.
Pass is complete to number 7, Jaramillo.
Jaden.
He's taken out of bounds by number
Sorry about the camera right there. My
17,
roster flew away.
Dell, bring up 2nd and 3.
Luckily, my daughter's behind me here on the top of the press box, or it was sliding off. So catch by Jaramillo, picks up about 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming up here for the Tours from the 26-yard line. Here's the snap. Ramos, he's going to bomb it. Going up for it and incomplete. Triple coverage right there.
For number 2,
Trying to find
McCurdy,
Silas.
But it's broken up with some great.
That'll make it
defense
3rd and
by
3.
number 11, Trey Timmons.
Sorry, I know the camera's kind of bouncy up here. I'm trying to get it steady, but the wind's not helping. 3 split out to the left side. That's the short side of the field. The ball on the far hash mark. Shotgun single back, a low snap will be handed off to the left side. Breaking some tackles, fighting for that 1st down yardage. It's going to be a close call right there.
By number 22,
D.V. Lugo on the carry. That's going to be enough for a 1st down.
He just gets enough for a 1st
Puts the
down.
ball around the 25 of Brownfield, still on that far side of the field on Lamesa's sideline. Got just over 5 minutes left in the 1st quarter, 7-0. Golden Tours on top here. This is their 2nd offensive possession of the game. 1st and 10 here, shotgun single back set. Snap, looks over, throws, a screen over the far side. Trying to get through, but picking up a few yards right there. It's going to be Jaden Jaramillo.
61, Aiden
He'll split the
Vasquez.
difference and make it 2nd and 5.
It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Tornadoes.
So in the red zone, Golden Tours at about that 16-yard line. I'll have 3 receivers here to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun single back for Ramos. Snap, looking to throw, gets rid of it on the right. It'll be caught at the 1st down marker, brought down.
Number
That's
7,
Jaden again.
Jaden Jaramillo
Picks up the
is brought
1st
by
down
number
inside the
17,
15 to the 12-yard
Jaden
line.
Snell. That'll bring up
Another fresh set of downs for the Tours.
1st and
4 minutes to go in this 1st quarter. Lisa this time has 2 in the backfield with Ramos. 2 receivers split right, 1 to the left. 1st and 10 from the 12. Man in motion, running back. Be a handoff up the middle, hit immediately, but dragging some Cubs forward for a couple yards.
20, Nathan Ortega.
I mean, Nathan Ortega on the carry.
Brought down by number 14, Braden Luther.
They will give him about 4 to make it, well, about 3 for 2nd and 3 now. Or spread them out again. 3 to this near side. Shotgun single back. Ramos takes a low snap. Steps back, 3-step, throws it towards the end zone. Back corner, incomplete.
Pass intended for number 15.
Bring up
Goes out of
3rd
the back
and
of the end
7.
zone. That'll bring up 3rd and long for the Tornadoes. Brownfield, we need you to get loud as your Cubs need a huge stop here.
Third down here for the Tours. Spread them out again. Ramos steps back, throws it to the far side, going up and getting it at the goal line. That's a catch for a touchdown. Golden Tours. J.D. Rubio
13, Rubio makes a
went up and hauled that one in.
Tornado touchdown.
The Tours strike again. Go up 13-0. Extra point coming up here for Joe Carpenter with 2:44 left in the first quarter. Up and good.
And the extra point field goal attempt is good.
14-0. Tours on top.
Tornadoes, Cubs 0.
2:44 to go here in the first. You're watching this Golden Tour radio broadcast on Texas Sports Broadcasting Network, presented by Raider Pump and Supply.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Welcome back. This broadcast presented by Raider Pump and Supply on the Golden Tour Radio YouTube and Facebook pages. Golden Tours lead 14-0, 2:44 to go in the first quarter as Carpenter gets ready to kick from their own 40. This one over towards the 20. It'll take a hop. Brownfield hauls it in for a return. They're going to come all the way to this near side of the field, trying to get to the edge. Cuts back towards the middle, and he'll be brought down inside the 30-yard line of Brownfield. Tours got a big 49-0 shutout victory over Kermit last week to start off District 1-0.
Brought down by number 10, Vela. Ball will be placed on the Cubs' 30-yard line.
So Cubs, who had to punt away their last offensive possession, they'll start on their own 30, moving right to left. Shotgun single back formation. 4 down linemen for the Golden Tour defense. Here's the snap. A handoff, jet sweep. Near side, he'll cross over to the far side of the field. Getting wrapped up. He'll get slammed down
First goes to
again by the big man, Ryan Hart, on the tackle.
He's brought down by number 18, Ryan Hart. Cubs will have 2nd and 6 to go.
2nd and 6 for Brownfield inside their own 35-yard line. Spread it out again with 2 to the right, 2 to the left here. Shotgun formation, snap, rolling to his right. Pressure on. Gets around the edge, and he's forced out of bounds by Hart. Shy of the first down marker by about, looks like 3 or 4 yards to the 36-yard line. Brings up
number
3rd down and 4.
Estrada with the quarterback keeper brings up 3rd and 4 for your Cubs.
Less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter now. As the clock stops at 1:49. Shotgun's all by himself in the pistol back there with trips to the right. 1 to the left, the snap. They'll blow that one dead. He did have a back there, I'm sorry. There's probably going to be some movement there by the Cubs to back them up 5. Unless it's encroachment. We have seen that call tonight.
False start is against the Cubs.
It is a false start
Bring
call.
We will repeat.
Backs up the
third
Cubs
down.
5 yards, make it 3rd down and 10 now. Send 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right, keeping 2 in the backfield with the quarterback. Oh, they'll put 1 back there and 3 to the right now. Shotgun single back for the Cubs. The snap. Quarterback's going to keep it himself, but has pressure on. Can't get around the Tour front 4, however.
Number 6, Ben Estrada on the quarterback run. He's brought down by number 0.
It's going to be Brendan Kibler on the tackle.
That'll bring up
Makes it 4th down and about 8.
For the Cubs.
Punting unit will come out again for Brownfield. JD back to receive for the Golden Tours. They have faked 1 punt tonight. He'll get this one away. Rubio let it bounce here on the near side. It's going to take a Brownfield bounce, but go out of bounds near the 25 or so. Golden Tour offense comes out again. They are 2 for 2 on their offensive drives. 1:02 to go here in the first quarter.
Fantastic punt. That'll mark the Tornadoes back at their own 28-yard line.
So Lisa inside their own 30 at the 28 to start this drive with 1:02 to go in the first, leading 14-0. He says move the ball well, both pass and run down the field. A lot of short passes tonight. Other than that big pass for the touchdown last time the Tour scored, it was about a 20-yard TD pass from Ramos, who gets the snap here. Looks to throw, throws it over to the far side. Hauling it in is J.D. Rubio. Just shy of the first down marker. He's forced out of bounds, bringing up a 2nd and 3 for the Tours.
Number 13, Rubio with the tough catch.
J.D. having a game tonight.
By number 17, Stell. That'll bring up 2nd and 2 for the Tornadoes.
2nd and 2 here for the Tours. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Shotgun single back for Ramos. DV in the backfield. He'll take it. 3-step drop. Looking over the middle. It'll be caught. Nice grab. Forced down after about a 5-yard carry. It'll be Jaramillo. Jaden picking up the first down for the Tours, and they keep moving the chains.
For Jaden Martinez. Bringing first down and 10 for the Tornadoes.
Lisa spreading it out again. Back there with Ramos. Take it, hand it off to this near side. DV on the carry. Makes a couple moves, couple men missed, and he'll go down after crossing midfield into Brownfield territory to about the 42-yard line for a Lamesa first down. 21 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lamesa driving again into Cub territory. Three receivers to the left this time for Ramos. They'll let the clock run down. Headed to the second quarter, Lamesa with the lead, 14-0.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Lamesa leading 14-0, driving on their third offensive possession tonight. I want to thank Raider Pump and Supply for sponsoring our video broadcasts on YouTube and Facebook. I've been trying to get my settings to where we got a good quality video and we're not lagging. Sorry, sometimes it takes us a little bit. But I think we got everything pretty much settled now. I have not checked Facebook. Gold Tours now moving in the opposite direction in Brownfield territory. The 30 or 41 yard line, 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun single back for Ramos. He'll take the snap. Looking to throw. That is not, he throws it far down the right side and overthrows his intended receiver there. Come on, camera, work with me.
For McHurley. Solace in coverage. 2nd down.
Trying to hit Silas, but overthrows him, make it 2nd and 10 now. Receivers split to either side. Ramos, shotgun single back. Gets Ortega back there with him, gets the handoff up the middle. Breaks a couple arm tackles, cuts to the right, still on his feet. Ortega bumbling, rumbling, tumbling inside the 20. Gets all the way to about the 16 or 17 yard line. Nathan with a big run and a fresh set of downs for the Tours. 1st and 10. Right there at the 17 yard line is where they put it. Big run by the big back, Nathan Ortega. 1st and 10, the Tours keep Nathan in the backfield in the shotgun single back formation. Ball on the far side hash mark. There's a snap, a low snap. Ramos gets it up. He's going to bomb it to the right side. It's going to be tipped and almost caught off the deflection by Nathan, but falls incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Braden Luther, 3rd down.
Did just get into the 2nd quarter here if you're just joining us. Tours leading 14-0. They are 2 for 2 on their offensive drives. This will be in their 3rd of the night. They forced Brownfield to punt twice. 1 rushing touchdown, 1 receiving, I believe. Pretty sure DB scored the first one. The second was a pass from Ramos to Rubio. Here we go, shotgun single back again. DB back in the backfield. Here's the snap. Ramos looking to throw, going to throw right. Caught near the 1st down marker, about 3 yards shy.
Pass is complete to Xavier Vela.
Xavier Vela hauling that one in. Make it 3rd down and
Luther with
about 3 to go.
Gain of 6 on that brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun single back formation again for the Tours. 3rd and 4. The 12 yard line. Shotgun single back formation. Here comes the snap. Be a handoff. Lugo makes a move. Breaks off a tackle. Gets across the 10 yard line, close to that 1st down marker. It looks like he had enough.
Lugo, the ball carrier.
He'll get all the way to about the 6 or 7 yard line. Yeah, I said it. 1st and goal.
That will be 1st and goal.
Clock will keep moving here as the Tours just keep pounding away. First and goal inside the 10. We'll have 3 in the backfield with Ramos this time. Ortega and Lugo, and there's going to be movement on our right side of the line. That's going to be a false start. Back the Tours up. Still 1st and goal, but now it'll be at about the, what will they move that to? 16, 17?
Back up and replay 1st down.
Replay 1st and goal here. Still 2 in the backfield with Ramos. 2 receivers to each side. The snap, Daniel, 3-step drop, looks right. He's going to throw it to the end zone and hauling it in for the Golden Tour touchdown. It's going to be Ortega, and then a flag comes out. There's a little bit of extracurricular talking going on in the end zone there. I have to separate a couple of the teams here. touchdown nonetheless for Lamesa. Make it 20-0. See how they assess this penalty. Point will be coming up here for Carpenter. Well, now they're discussing it again, I guess. Tours lead 20-0, 9:28 to go in this first half. Penalty's probably going to be assessed on the kick as Carpenter gets ready for the PAT.
Touchdown stands, penalty against the Cubs.
Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. The kick is good.
And the kick is good.
Tours take a 21-0 lead here in the second quarter. 9:28 remaining till the half. This broadcast presented by Raider Pump and Supply.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better, and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Welcome back here. Golden Tours leading 21-0. 9:28 left in the first half. Nice throw by Ramos on the back shoulder to Ortega to cap off a nice drive by the Tours. It's about a
Correction, the penalty was against Lamesa.
about a 70-yard
on the kickoff.
drive. However, there was a little chatter after the touchdown, and the penalty's going to go against Lamesa. Makes them kick from their own 25, but Carpenter's got a leg. He'll boot it. He'll take a hop, hauled in at about the 20 by Brownfield. They're going to cut to the middle of the field, takes it over to the far side. He's got a lot of green over there, but Lamesa closing in fast will force him out of bounds in Golden Tour territory at about the 37-yard line. So a nice return by Williams.
Flag on the field.
Flag comes out, might be a late hit right there. Carpenter saving the day over there for Lamesa. May have just got a little excited. Let's see here. So Brownfield, I think they're assessing a penalty still. Looks like they're calling it against Brownfield, though.
Two penalties against Brownfield.
Two penalties against the Cubs. A legal block and a hold right there. So that'll back Brownfield all the way back into their own territory to the 41-yard line after an amazing return that put them in good field position in Golden Tour land. That penalty backs them all the way up to their own 40, where they'll start their third offensive drive of the night with 9:15 left in the second quarter. Brownfield spreads them out, shotgun single back. Handoff up the middle. He's going to cut to the near side. Gets gobbled up at the line of scrimmage. Again, the big man right there, Ryan Hart, has had a night tonight on defense. It'll be an official timeout with 9:01 to go. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, please share. Let everybody else know that they can tune in and watch the video broadcast. Looks like everything's working pretty well. We got folks watching on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you all so much for tuning in. The radio broadcast going on downstairs in the press box. Steven has a nice setup where he's nice and warm. I'm up on top. That's why we have different audio for tonight's game. Borden County had the bye week, so I decided to make the trip up to Brownfield and do some video for our Golden Tours. Brownfield still without a win so far this season. They come in 0-8. The Tours hit that 500 mark with their first district win last week over Kermit, 49-0, making them 4-4. Some other scores, we got Lakeview beating Big Spring right now, 28-7. Denver City leading Kermit 37-6. It's a big game to watch, as that's where we'll be playing next week in Lamesa. Finish out district and hopefully get a second district championship in a row. Westbrook leading Roby in a close one, 22-20 in the second quarter. You got Post over Floydada 28-0. Tahoka beating Sundown 8-zip. Idalou over Slayton in the second quarter, 21-0 that score. Whiteface over O'Donnell, 6-0 in the first quarter. You got Midland Lee beating Midland High, 3-0. Gordon over Baird, 12-0 in the first. And Wellman Newton leading Bendo right now, 54-28. No score yet for the Klondike game or the Dawson. The Dawson Sands game was last night, and I believe it was a 50-point victory for the Mustangs. But Dawson coming off of 2 big district wins. It's been a while since they've been able to do that. We've been excited cheering on Coach Bingham, Coach Hinojosa, and the Dawson Dragons from our Calm Before the Storm coaches show every Monday night at One Guy from Italy's restaurant in downtown Lamesa. Check that out, Mondays at 7:30. I don't think Coach Ramos will be able to make next week, but he's going to send Coach Brantley in his place. Back to the action here. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun single back with 8:52 to go till the half. Brownfield down 21-0. Looking at a 2nd and 12. Here's the snap, a low one. Looking to throw, rolling to his left. Has pressure on. Gets away from a couple defenders. Comes back to the near side, getting a block and going out of bounds at about the 42 or 43-yard line. Positive yardage right there. Maybe about 7 yards. More about 5-yard. 5-yard gain right there for the Cubs. That's going to make it 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8 for the Cubs.
Two receivers to the right, 2 over on the left side. The ball is close to this near side hash mark. Shotgun single back here for the Cubs on 3rd and long. Clock stopped at 8:37. Man comes in motion, and they'll blow it dead. Timeout will be taken.
Timeout, Cubs.
By the Cubs. We'll take a timeout as well. Thank our sponsor, Raider Pump and Supply.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better, and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
At Texas Sports Broadcasting, we believe all high school athletes deserve media coverage. That's why it's our goal to create sports radio stations for your school. The TSB network finds hometown broadcasters, folks from your community who already know and support your student athletes. Texas Sports Broadcasting creates stations that are in your community for good, with local support and coverage of all school events, from your main varsity sports to track and cross country, and even rodeo and stock show events. Find out more at TexasSportsBroadcasting.com.
Brownfield with a big pass and run here after the timeout. Takes the Cub first down into Golden Tour territory, spotted at the 39-yard line. 8:20 remaining here till the half. Lamesa up 21-0, but Brownfield now driving inside the Golden Tour 40-yard line. Shotgun single back formation. There's going to be a flag come out. False start against the Cubs, backing them up, making it 1st and 15.
False start on the Cubs, back up and repeat first down.
The Tours will be home again next Friday. Final district game of the season as they'll host Denver City. Tours currently on a 4-game win streak. 3 of those on the road, back to back to back, and then coming home to start off the district season with a win. Getting hot at the right time of the season. After the penalty, 1st and 15, it'll be a handoff coming to this near side. Breaking a couple tackles, but finally gets dragged down.
Zach Soto, the ball carrier. Ortega with the
Be
stop.
Nathan Ortega with the tackle. Looks like a loss, or no, a pickup of maybe 2. Bring up a big second down. Just over 7 minutes to go till the half. Second and about 12. Snap. Brownfield throws to the far side. It's going to be too high, incomplete.
Pass
Making it 3rd and long.
for Jaden Salas.
Third and long for the Cubs. Let's see. I don't know if they'll like it or not. It warms you up. Fake handoff, rolling to his right, looking to throw. Pressure is on. Nowhere to go, and that's going to be a loss of about a yard. Johnson in there, I think, on the tackle.
Brought down by Barron. That will bring up a
4th down for the Cubs after they were moving it a little bit. Penalties really hurting these guys. And then just a couple great plays by that front of Lamesa. Brings the punting unit out once again for Brownfield. Another timeout taken here by the Cubs. 21-0. Lamesa on top. 6:12 remains here in the second quarter. 1 timeout left for Brownfield. We'll take a break.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better, and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
All right, we're back. After the timeout, just 1 left for Brownfield. Get the punting unit on. They have faked one tonight. He's going to hold it a little bit and then gets rid of it. It's going to go over JD. Oh, bounces in front of him. Short punt. There goes to about the 25. Is where the Tours will get it.
25-yard line.
6:06 remaining. Start their fourth offensive possession. You had D.V. Lugo with a rushing touchdown early, followed by a receiving touchdown by, who was it? That was J.D. Rubio that hauled that one in. And then Nathan Ortega hauling in a pass for their third touchdown that makes it 21-0. Carpenter's been solid all night off the tee. Just over 6 minutes to go here. Tours have been scoring in the 2 to 3 minute range as far as their drives go on offense. They've been getting down the field very quickly. With a lot of nice runs and then short passes, really. There's Ramos. He'll hand it off. Around that right side goes Lugo. Lugo turns on the burners. He's going to cut it upfield down the sideline to almost across the 50. He goes down at about the 46, 47-yard line. It'll be a first down, however, for the Tours. A big run by DV.
Lugo, the ball carrier. Stop on that play by Salas. Tornado first
They put it
down,
at the
ball
46.
spotted on their 46.
Clock rolling at 5:45 here in the second quarter. Ramos in the shotgun, single back. Two receivers each side for the Tours. Slow snap. Ramos throws quickly to the right. It'll be caught. A flag comes out. Splitting defender staying on his feet for the first down is Silas, but this one may come back. An early flag. May have been against the Tours.
Offsides on Brownfield. That will be declined. Play will stand. First down, Tornadoes.
So that's going to be encroachment on the defense there. That'll be declined, and the Tours will have it in Brownfield territory at the 42-yard line. Ramos by himself tries to get it off quickly, but they'll blow the whistle dead. False start as the Tours trying to hurry up. Not able to get set. They'll blow the whistle on them.
False start.
So first and 15 from the 47-yard line. Two receivers each side for Ramos. We'll have the single back behind them. Snap, handoff. DV cuts to the left. And forced out of bounds inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Another flag will come out as Lugo gets close to that first down marker. It's going to be a hold, it looks like, against the Tours.
Holding against the Tornadoes.
So it'll be a replay of first down. Now it'll be first and 25.
Back up and
They'll back them up 10 more. Penalties getting to the Tours this offensive drive. We haven't seen a whole lot of penalties against La Mesa in this first half with 4:48 to go till the halftime. They've been driving pretty well on offense. Minimal penalties until this drive, where they've gotten a couple big ones back to back here, putting them all the way back at their own 43-yard line. Two receivers to each side for Ramos. Shotgun single back set. It'll be handoff up the middle. It's going to be Lugo fighting forward, gets across the 50 to the 45. And his forward progression will get him all the way to, it looks like, the 46, 47. Looks like Brownfield will come up with a fumble, however, as the official here calling it in that direction. So DB must have lost it in that pile. Which I'm sure La Mesa's not going to be happy, saying that probably should have been called dead, as they were standing up pushing that pile for quite a while. And I guess he just had it stripped out while that was going down. So it'll be Brownfield ball at their own 46-yard line. Tough break right there for the Golden Tours. 4:37 left in the first half. They lead 21-0 over the Cubs. That's an odd turnover right there when you got a strip and a pile that is moving for several seconds without being blown dead. It seems like we've seen those piles last a lot longer this year than they have in the past too. I know they have for Borden County in the games I've been calling over there. There's been a lot of piles that are just getting pushed and getting in the end zone and first downs and things like that. The downside is you can get it stripped in that pile as well. Here's Brownfield on first down, incomplete pass.
Pass intended for Solace.
Brings up a 2nd and 10. Stops the clock with 4:35 to go in the first half. Tor's trying to get over 500 with a win here tonight on the road. Started off the season with 4 tough losses. They've won 4 in a row since then, 3 of them on the road. That is not easy to do. Brownfield here on 2nd and 10. Looking a little confused here as they finally get it to the line. Man in motion, the snap, looking left. He's going to roll to his right. Sees a lot of green, decides to keep it. Gets caught up near the line of scrimmage and then hammered into the ground right there. That'll be a loss, it looks like, of 1 on the play as Hart comes in with another big tackle on defense for the Golden Tours. Makes it 3rd and 11. This wind. Let's go get some hot chocolate and warm up at the half. I'd like to have all the equipment Brownfield students media has. Man, they got some nice equipment. Costs a lot more than what we got, I'll tell you that. There's 3rd and long for the Cubs. Step back, looks to throw. He's going to bomb it down the middle of the field. Overthrows his intended receiver right there.
Pass intended.
In coverage, brings up a 4th and 11 for the Cubs. So after a big turnover right there, Cubs looking at another 4th down. 3:47 left in this first half. 21-0 lead for the Tours. Not super cold up here on top of the press box. Just got a little wind, but I mean, we're in the 65-degree area. I think there's gonna be a timeout called here. It'll be the first timeout charged for Lamesa. They got 2 left with 3:47 to go. 21-0 is the Lamesa lead here in the second quarter.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better, and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Big thanks to Raider Pump and Supply. This broadcast presented by the great folks there. Without Raider Pump and Supply, we would not have this amazing video broadcast. Remember to check out Raider Pump and Supply for all your valves, fittings, tubing anchors, or to just increase the life of your pump. Raider Pump and Supply, investing in our communities, investing in our future. Here's a punt for Brownfield. Are they going to keep it again? They throw it. It'll be caught and then dropped, I believe, here near the line of scrimmage. So fake punt is no good, and the Tours will take over right there in Brownfield territory at the 46, right about where they fumbled it. So they'll just get it back 4 plays later. Let's see if we can get on a roll with offense this time. Mesa offense back. They are 3 of 4 as far as scoring on offensive drives go tonight. 2 receivers split out to each side for Ramos. A single back with them in the backfield. Shotgun set.
District score update. Kermit 6, Denver City 44.
Here's the snap. Quarter. Ramos looking to throw. Looks right, gets rid of it, falls incomplete. Trying to hit Rubio right there on the crossing pattern. Make it 2nd and 10.
Vasquez in coverage.
A little over 3.5 minutes till the half. Let's see if we can get some more score updates here. They just updated us here at the stadium with the Denver City score. It's 37-6, Denver City over Kermit. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Spread formation, shotgun set, the snap. Ramos looking to throw, throws it to the right. This one's going to be caught. Splitting defenders all the way inside the 30-yard line for the Golden Tour first down is J.D. Rubio.
Pass complete to Rubio. Tackle on the play by Soto. That
Put
is
it at the
for a
29.
First down.
Sorry, I forgot to switch the possession arrow. 3:20 and counting here in the second quarter. Same set for the Golden Tours. Ramos takes the snap, looking to his right, gets rid of it quickly at the first down marker. It's caught. It's going to be Silas picking up the first down. He'll go out of bounds at the 15, inside the red zone of Brownfield for 1st and 10.
Out of bounds.
Lamesa with a quick pace here on offense as we get just over 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Lamesa spreads it out. 2 to each side for Ramos, who's in the shotgun single back. It's going to be DV back there with them. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Ramos looks right, turns and looks left, gets rid of it. A nice catch right here. Gets off of one defender, and then he's hit and brought down or tied up right there.
Pass complete to Rubio.
It's going to be JD again on the reception, and they're going to mark this, I believe, right at the 15-yard line. It's going to be not much of a gain at all. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Tours. That's the first play this drive where they haven't gotten positive yardage other than the incomplete pass. 2:35 to go. We will have the 2-minute warning. There's 2 timeouts for Lamesa, 1 for Brownfield. Lamesa threatening here at the 15 with a 2nd and 10. Ramos shotgun single back. He's got DV in the backfield to his left. 2 receivers split to each side. Hands off to DV, goes around the right, sees a seam, cuts it all the way to the far side of the field. DV Lugo's in for the Golden Tour touchdown.
Lugo will run it in for the Tornado touchdown.
DV from 15 yards out finds the end zone for the 2nd time tonight. Makes it 27-0 Lamesa. Carpenter kick coming up for the Golden Tours. He has been perfect so far tonight. Joe Carpenter, that just sounds like a kicker's name too, doesn't it? Joe Carpenter in for the kick. That kid needs to go to the NFL. He's a solid leg for sure. Joe Carpenter does a great job kicking, and he has for these Golden Tours with that name. There's another one. It's good.
And the kick is good.
Joe C stays perfect, makes it 28-0. Golden Tours leading, 2:07 to go in this first half. You're watching the Golden Tour Radio broadcast on YouTube and Facebook, presented by Raider Pump and Supply.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Back here on our Golden Tour Radio broadcast, presented by TSB and Raider Pump and Supply. Thanks to Texas Sports Broadcasting for all they do and bringing us our stations from around the area. 6 radio stations, 6 schools, 11 stations at 6 schools rather. Our 5th year here at Lamesa. Here's the kick from Carpenter. This one is going to go
Kick goes through the end zone for
as a touchback. Back through the end zone. 28-0 lead for the Tours. Here in the second quarter, just over 2 minutes remain. We'll have the 2-minute warning coming up here shortly. And then 1 timeout left for the Cubs. They'll try to put a drive together here at the end of the second quarter. They have stalled out with punts on 4 different drives tonight. 1 takeaway. They'll start this one on their own 25. Spread formation for Brownfield. Looking to pass, comes to this near side, and a fall incomplete.
Pass intended for Stell.
2nd and 10 coming up. Sorry, I'm trying to block the wind as much as I can. 2nd 10 coming up for the Cubs. It'll be in a short shotgun singleback formation, it looks like. Send the receiver over to the far side to give them 3 over there. Still a lot of confusion going on by the Cubs. I don't know if they'll get this one off. There's a play clock at 0. They get the snap off. Stepping up in the pocket, throwing across the middle, overthrowing his intended receiver there, bringing up 3rd and 10. Going to have a flag. Nope, 2-minute warning. I thought they were throwing a flag. So 2-minute warning. A 28-0 lead for the Golden Tours. You're watching the Golden Tour Radio broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. Hey parents, grandparents, Golden Tour fans, did you know that you can show your support right here on Golden Tour Radio for your special tour or lady tour for less than a cup of coffee a day? Whether they're on the field, court, track, you can even show your support for those that are shining the band, on the stage, arena, and in the classroom. Prices are half off for non-business sponsors, which allows you to show your support for all Golden Tour students all year long for just $150. We work with payments too. Just call or text Goonie at 325-575-0427. That's 325-575-0427. Or visit TexasSportsBroadcasting.com. Go Tours. We are Lamesa. Big stop right there for the Tours out of the timeout on 3rd and 10. Got a 4 or 5 yard pickup. So we've got a 4th down coming up for Brownfield at the 30-yard line, looks like. Looks like we've got a timeout taken. The clock at 1:50. That'll be the final timeout for the Cubs, I would assume here. Well, they're showing a timeout taken by Lamesa, it looks like, because they got just 1 left. And there's a whole Ethernet cable that's hooked into the Brownfield system that's up here that I didn't see until now, but I bet that would run a lot quicker. But I think our video is pretty smooth. I've checked it out a couple different times on YouTube and Facebook, and it seems to be working pretty well. It took me a little bit to get it going, but we got good quality. If you're watching on Facebook, give us a like. Let us know who you're rooting for. Be sure to share. Here we go on 4th and 5 for Brownfield. They're showing punt here. They've tricked us a couple times. He'll punt this one away. Short punt. It's going to roll past the 50. And Brownfield will stop it at the 43-yard line of Lamesa. The Tours get it with 1:40 to go and 1 timeout in their own territory at the 42. You okay?
Yeah.
Freezing? That wind doesn't help. That wind doesn't help. Mesa takes over in their own territory at the 42-yard line. We're almost been about 60% completing his passes tonight. A lot of short passes with a couple long ones. The big one that counted to Rubio for the 2nd touchdown tonight. He'll come out here inside their own 45, takes the snap, looks to his right, throws it quickly. It's going to be caught near the 1st down marker, about 2 yards shy, right at the 49. It's Silas hauling it in, making it 2nd down and 3 for the Tours.
2nd and 3.
Mesa driving with 1:36 to go. Silas able to stop the clock and get out of bounds there. 3 yards shy of the first down marker. Another shotgun single back set for Ramos. 3 receivers left, one over on the far side of the field. Ball on that far hash mark. The snap, it'll be a handoff up the middle. DV takes it to the right, makes a couple cuts, makes a man miss, crosses the 40 and goes down. He's tackled inbound, so the Tours will hustle up as he'll get all the way to the 39-yard line, moving the chains, stopping the clock at 1:25. Lamisa already lined up, ready to go as the chains come in place. Here's the snap. Ramos looks right, throws it deep down the right sideline, overthrows his intended receiver. There was a mix-up over there, got tangled. Both receiver and defender go down, no flag. It'll make it second and 10, yeah. They'll stop the clock with 1:14 left in this first half. Tours with a 28-0 lead here. Trying to move on to 2-0 in district. The win on the road before coming home against Denver City next week. Shotgun set, Ramos, 3-step drop, rolls to his right, comes back to his left, still looking. Ramos looks, throws, darts it, and it's tipped away near the 10-yard line. Ramos firing it in there. It'll fall incomplete, trying to find Rubio. Make it 3rd and 10. Stops the clock, however, 1:03 remaining till halftime. Watched a video the other day where Peyton Manning and several coaches of the NFL talking about how the halftime adjustment is a myth. Peyton said, I never went in the locker room at halftime and changed anything on my game. There's no such thing as a halftime adjustment. But I beg to differ. I think it happens a lot in high school football specifically, but I've coached youth for over 10 years. Here's a handoff to Lugo. He turns on the speed, gets around the far side. DV gets inside the 25. They'll mark him down, looks like at the 22-yard line for a fresh set of downs again, 1st and 10. Clock stops at 55 seconds. Misa will get up to the line. They'll start the clock back up. Another shotgun spread set for the Tours. Here's the snap. Ramos steps up, throws it right side, has a man at the first down marker. Caught. It'll be just a yard shy of the first down. Vela hauls it in and goes out of bounds, stopping the clock, making it 2nd and 2 for the Tours. 38 seconds left. I may try to get a clock going here in the second half. It's been tough for me in the past with controlling the camera, the computer, and the scoreboard, but I'll see if I can't get a clock rolling for y'all in the second half. I know that makes it a lot better to watch. We're going 2nd and short inside the 15. The snap to Ramos. Steps back, looking, throws it to the far side of the end zone in the corner. Overthrows Vela. And that'll make it 3rd down. At halftime, I'm going to have to run downstairs. I'm going to take my daughter to go to the car. She is cold up here. That scoreboard at the time going for y'all. 33 seconds left here on 3rd and short. Shotgun formation. Got Nate in the backfield with Daniel. The snap. Ramos looking to his left. He's going to throw that way to the end zone, going up, and Brownfield comes up with the interception off the tip in the end zone. The Cubs will have a 2nd turnover of the night. It's Molina that hauls in the tip drill. Brownfield gets it with 27 seconds and a little bit of life here to try to take that goose egg off the board. Yeah, I've got to tip my hat to the Brownfield media department here. I've always been impressed with what they do. I've seen them at basketball and volleyball games. First time I've been to a football game to watch what they do. But, man, they've got wireless cameras set up on the sidelines. They've got 3 cameras up here up top, all connected together with headphones, able to talk to each other. And I mean, it's just a really cool setup they have. And it all comes back to a control board to a couple students that are running it at the computer. But, man, they do a great job. Here's Brownfield, a low snap. It'll be picked up in the backfield. He's going to have to make something out of nothing here. Gets caught up in the backfield for a loss. about 4 on the play.
Brought down by
Who was it?
Barron.
Barone.
Loss of 5 on the
Barron in there on the tackle, and looks like the clock's just going to roll out here and take us to the locker room at the half. Your Tours with a big lead, 28-0 over the Cubs. We'll have a halftime break. We'll come back here in about 24 minutes. I'm going to put this on the field to try to show the bands marching here, but we're going to take a quick break. Again, thanks to our sponsor, Raider Pump and Supply, for the broadcast and Texas Sports Broadcasting. Tours up 28-0 at the half.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Mitchell Chevrolet Buick GMC wishes all our Golden Tours and Lady Tours the best this year. With a dedicated sales staff and incredible service departments, please stop by on North Lubbock Highway and maybe even take a test drive in that new vehicle you've been thinking about. MitchellChevy.com.
At Texas Sports Broadcasting, we believe all high school athletes deserve media coverage. That's why it's our goal to create sports radio stations for your school. The TSB network finds hometown broadcasters, folks from your community who already know and support your student athletes. Texas Sports Broadcasting creates stations that are in your community for good, with local support and coverage of all school events, from your main varsity sports to track and cross country, and even rodeo and stock show events. Find out more at TexasSportsBroadcasting.com.
When the moon hits your eye like a bigger pizza pie, that's more.
Did you know the best spot for great Italian food is right here in La Mesa? Right on the downtown square. One Guy from Italy, open 11 to 9 daily. One Guy from Italy serves traditional OG calzone pizza, lasagna, spaghetti, and several pasta dishes with authentic homemade sauces. Delivery available with DoorDash or La Mesa AM PM. Call 806-200-5141. That's 806-200-5141.
Hey parents, grandparents, Golden Tour fans, did you know that you can show your support right here on Golden Tour Radio for your special tour or lady tour for less than a cup of coffee a day? Whether they're on the field, court, track, you can even show your support for those that are shining the band, on the stage, arena, and in the classroom. Prices are half off for non-business sponsors, which allows you to show your support for all Golden Tour students all year long for just $150. We work with payments too. Just call or text Goonie at 325-575-0427. That's 325-575-0427. Or visit TexasSportsBroadcasting.com. Go Tours. We are La Mesa.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Mitch Hall Chevrolet Buick GMC wishes all our Golden Tours and Lady Tours the best this year. With a dedicated sales staff and incredible service departments, please stop by on North Lubbock Highway and maybe even take a test drive in that new vehicle you've been thinking about. MitchHallChevy.com.
At Texas Sports Broadcasting, we believe all high school athletes deserve media coverage. That's why it's our goal to create sports radio stations for your school. The TSB network finds hometown broadcasters, folks from your community who already know and support your student athletes. Texas Sports Broadcasting creates stations that are in your community for good, with local support and coverage of all school events, from your main varsity sports to track and cross country, and even rodeo and stock show events. Find out more at TexasSportsBroadcasting.com.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's more.
Did you know the best spot for great Italian food is right here in Lamesa? Right on the downtown square. One Guy from Italy, open 11 to 9 daily. One Guy from Italy serves traditional OG calzone pizza, lasagna, spaghetti, and several pasta dishes with authentic homemade sauces. Delivery available with DoorDash or Lamesa AM PM. Call 806-200-5141. That's 806-200-5141.
Hey parents, grandparents, Golden Tour fans, did you know that you can show your support right here on Golden Tour Radio for your special tour or lady tour for less than a cup of coffee a day? Whether they're on the field, court, track, you can even show your support for those that are shining the band, on the stage, arena, and in the classroom. Prices are half off for non-business sponsors, which allows you to show your support for all Golden Tour students all year long for just $150. We work with payments too. Just call or text Goonie at 325-575-0427. That's 325-575-0427. Or visit TexasSportsBroadcasting.com. Go Tours. We are Lamesa.
Nice little run to open things up here. Picks up a first down with a run to that far side of the field.
Number 1, Jeremiah Williams on the carry. He's brought down by
He'll pick up the first down.
Ryan Hart, but not before a Brownfield first down.
I'm going to best keep this clock running, but it is not easy. We've got several things going on at once here, but Brownfield up the middle again with another run, breaking a couple tackles, lowering his shoulder, getting close to midfield. He'll be stopped at the 48-yard line. It'll bring up second and short for the Cubs.
Number Jeremiah Williams with a great run. He's brought down by number 10 Vela. That'll bring up second and 1 for your Cubs.
Second and 1 coming up here for Brownfield. Shotgun single back set. It'll be another handoff to the left side this time, and he'll be hit at the line, brought down. But they say his forward progress is enough for a first down in the Lamesa territory to the 48-yard line.
Number 9, Zach Gutierrez.
Johnson on the tackle.
He's brought down by number 8, Zach Barron.
Barron on
that
the tackle,
does
they
bring
say.
up a Brownfield Cubs first down.
Brownfield with a couple first downs coming out of the locker room here. They'll come out with the shotgun set again. This quarterback keeper this time. And he'll maybe get a yard or two.
Number 6,
as the defense will
quarterback
sniff that one out.
A yard. He's brought down by
Second
number 10,
and 9.
Vela. Second and 9.
It was Vela on the tackle there. We go now on 2nd and 9. Shotgun set, tight formation here for the Cubs. They got everybody in. Quarterback will roll to his right, throws it down the near side, and that'll fall incomplete there.
Pass intended for number 11, Trey
In there
Timmons.
on the coverage for the Tours, you had
3rd and 9 for the
Cervantes.
Cubs.
After a couple big first downs for Brownfield, they now look at a 3rd and 9 in Golden Tour territory. Shotgun set for the Cubs on long 3rd down, looking to throw. Rolling to his right, has pressure on, and he'll go down, forced out of bounds there.
Number 6, Estrada, keeps it himself. He's pushed out of bounds by number 18,
Ryan
Hart.
Ryan Hart at the time.
That'll bring up 4th
Now
down.
a 4th and 9, no gain right there for Brownfield. They'll bring their punting unit on. Brownfield has faked 2 punts so far tonight. One was successful, just a little sprint by the punter into some open field. Sorry, the clock stopped at 9:41.
Trey Timmons set to kick for 15, Ty Martinez.
Ty Martinez back to receive for the Tours. There's the kick from Brownfield. His kick's been kind of short tonight. This one will roll, be picked up inside the 20. And he'll go down at the
15, Ty Martinez
22-yard line.
fields the putt, but he doesn't get far before he's brought down.
So the Tours, with 9:35 to go, will start their first offensive possession of the second half at their own 23-yard line.
Tornadoes will start this possession on their own 23-yard line.
Golden Tours up 28-0 here in the 3rd quarter. Trying to go 2-0 in district, get over that 500 mark as they're 4-4. 3 receivers to the right in the shotgun single back formation. Got one here on the left for Ramos. Got Lugo in the backfield with them. The snap, he'll throw to Lugo over on the right side. Just a little flare. DV makes a move, spins off of one tackle, fights forward for extra yardage, gets across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. They'll keep him in bounds. It'll be 2nd and short coming up for DV.
Pass is complete to number 22, Lugo. He's brought down by number 16,
Just a little fair
Jeremiah
flare.
Valentine. He gets a gain of 9 on that play, bringing up 2nd and 1 for the Tornadoes.
2nd short here for the Golden Tours. Two to each side for Ramos. Here's the snap. It'll be a handoff. DB to the right side. He sees a seam, takes it to the right side of the field, and he turns on the burners into Brownfield territory. They'll bring him down inside the 30-yard line. First down, Lamesa.
Number 22, Lugo.
DV Lugo with a big gain.
Run. He's chased down and brought down by number 14, Braden Luther.
Big run right there by the senior running back, the senior straight A student running back, I should say, DV Lugo. That'll put the Tours in Brownfield territory right on the 31-yard line for a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Three to the left this time for Ramos, who'll hand it off. This time it's going to be Big Nate. Ortega fights forward for extra yards. He'll get across the 20 and pick up another Lamesa first down. Big Nate.
Number 20, Nathan Ortega on the carry.
Fresh set of downs here
He's
for the
brought down by
Tours.
number 60, Jeremiah Valentine. That'll bring up 1st down for the Tornadoes.
Inside the red zone now. To the 18 is where they'll have it marked. 2 receivers to each side for Ramos, sophomore quarterback who's passed for over 5,000 so far this season, or in his career so far. He'll hand it off. Another big run by Ortega. Bumbling, rumbling, tumbling, stays on his feet, fighting forward. Here's the push from behind all the way to the goal line. A big run there that time by Big Nate will make it 1st and goal for the Golden Tornadoes. Big, strong run right there. It's all the way to the goal line. They'll mark it at the 2, it looks like.
Number 20 with another big run. He's brought down by a pack of Cubs. That brings up 1st and goal for the Tornadoes.
Tours in a spread set here on the goal line. Ramos, shotgun single back, hands it off. Ortega barrels forward, tries to plow forward the end zone, and he'll be stopped short.
But there is a flag.
The flag does come out. Let's see what the call is going to be. Flag was thrown over on the far sideline near the line of scrimmage. It's going to be an encroachment call on Brownfield. So it'll be half the distance of the goal. They'll get to replay the down. So we are at the goal line now. I've never seen Lamesa go under center. I've seen Ramos in shotgun every game I've been able to call for Lamesa, and it looks like we're going to do shotgun again. Ramos going to have Big Nate behind him in the kind of a pistol offense. He'll hand it off to the right side. Ortega gets the blocking, and into the end zone he goes for the Golden Tour touchdown. Ortega finding his way in the end zone for the 2nd time tonight. And that'll put the Tours up 34-0. 6:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Extra point coming up for Joe Carpenter. He has been perfect all night. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
And the extra point attempt is good for the Tornadoes.
35-0. Tours on top. 6:50 remains in the 3rd quarter. You're watching this Golden Tour Radio broadcast presented by Raider Pump and Supply on the TSB Radio Network.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better, and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Welcome back to this Golden Tour Radio broadcast presented by Raider Pump and Supply, TSB Radio Network. Your Tours lead 35-0. 6:50 remains as Carpenter will kick right to left. A big boot. It's going to bounce inside the 5, roll into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be his 2nd of the night.
Cubs will start this possession on their own 25-yard line.
Cubs will start on the 25-yard line. 6:50 remains. 35-0 lead. Get off my scoreboard app real quick so I can check some scores for you guys. Golden Tours are back home next Friday. Final game of the regular season, hosting Denver City. Update that app right quick. All right, Brownfield again here. Their 2nd offensive possession of the 2nd half. They'll start on their own 30. Moving left to right here. I'll hand it off up the middle, and he is met with a host of Golden Tours for not much at all, no gain.
Number 1, Jeremiah Williams on the carry. He's brought down by number 18, Hart, for no gain. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cubs.
2nd down, 10 for Brownfield. Got Denver City leading Kermit 44-6. Comes 2nd down for the Cubs. Quarterback takes the sweep around the left side, and Golden Tours sniff him out of bounds on the far side after
Number
maybe a
6,
2 or 3 yard
Estrada,
gain, not
the
much at all.
quarterback keeper. He's
Make it
pushed
3rd
out
and
by
long.
Number 1, Jamelius Johnson.
Does stop the clock with 6:06 to go.
That'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Cubs.
3rd and 7 coming up. Got Lorraine beating Olphin tonight, or last night, 62-25. Sands got the win over Dawson last night. I believe it was like 60-14 or something like that. Oh, there's a red balloon just creepily floating across in front of us here at the top of the stands. Reminded me of that movie, It. This run by Brownfield, nothing on that. No gain, makes it 4th and 7.
Down by number 50, Ivan Gutierrez. That'll bring up 4th
Westbrook
down.
over Roby, 66-28 in the 3rd quarter. Post getting the win over Floyd Ada, 62-0. There's still 7 minutes to go in that one. Tahoka leads Sundown in the 4th, 15-8. Idalou over Slayton, 35-6 in the 3rd quarter. Whiteface beating O'Donnell tonight, 62-8. The Rebels of Midland Lee over Midland High, 26-7. Gordon beating Baird, 66-0. Meadow falls to Wellman Union, 54-28. Punt unit come out for Brownfield. They will punt this one away. It'll bounce and roll. Brownfield will stop it at the Lamesa 41-yard line. So that's where the Golden Tours will start this offensive drive.
Travel all the way to the Tornadoes' own 41-yard.
Moving right to left from their own 41 with 5:15 left, it looks like. Tours coming out here with 5:15 left in the 3rd quarter, up 35-0. On their own 40-yard line is where they spot the ball. They have a tight formation here for Lamesa. Both receivers on each side in tight. A shotgun single back for Ramos. This is probably the tightest formation we've seen. And a flag will stop the clock. And have a delay a game, it looks like. Back them up 5 yards and replay 1st down. 1st and 15 now.
Delay of game penalty against the Tornadoes. It'll bring them back 5 yards.
Mesa go back to their 35. Try to get this series going again. Again, tight formation. Ramos in the backfield, takes a high snap, goes over his head. He'll chase it all the way back to the 20. Picks it up with pressure on. Gets rid of it over to this near side. Going up, trying to make the catch is Lugo. It'll tip off of his hands. Rubio almost gets it off the tip drill, but it'll fall incomplete, making it 2nd and 15.
Pass intended for number 22.
Man.
Lugo is broken up.
Just a high snap.
Number 5.
Ramos trying to make something out of nothing and almost waited too long to pick that fumble up.
Tornadoes.
There we go. They'll spread it out with 3 receivers to the right this time. Shotgun single back steal for Ramos. The snap, looking to throw. Daniel looks right, he'll get rid of it. Nice catch across the middle right there, but the ball pops out on the tackle. Brownfield scoops it up in their own territory, pointing out blocking as he goes to the right side, cuts back towards the middle of the field, waiting on blocking as he's taken down by Lugo in Lamesa territory at the 42, 43-yard line.
Complete. Then a fumble.
Lamesa asking for an incomplete pass call, but they're not going to get it. They're going to say he held onto it, made a move, it popped out, and Brownfield comes up lucky on that one. And with 4:50 to go, they'll have the ball in Lamesa territory. I know the clock's not perfect, guys. It's really tough to operate the clock while you're trying to work the video camera and the Zoom and the computer and everything. I'm doing my best on the clock. It's tough to stop it and stop it, start it and stop it at the right time. I don't know what the delay is here. They're showing Lamesa, they haven't moved the sticks at all. I mean, the call on the field was a fumble and then a recovery by Brownfield where they took it back for, a good 15 yards or so, almost to the original line of scrimmage, but the sticks on the Lamesa sideline have not changed. It's still showing 2nd and 15. The Lamesa fans are letting them have it. The way it looked from up here was that, he made a football move. He was coming across the middle, and it just popped out. Now, if he was going down to the ground and his knee hit or something, I did not see that. That may be what the argument is. But like I said, the sticks haven't moved, but it appears Brownfield's going to have the ball. But they're over here talking in a huddle like a timeout. Just don't know why they haven't moved the sticks. Looks like our defense is out there. There's still some confusion.
I believe the boos are because it is Halloween and they are ghosts.
Yeah, I think we just got some upset coaches over there on the Lamesa side, and to their credit, I mean, that's just a tough call right there. A nice pass over the middle, and if he was going down when that ball popped out, I can see why the Lamesa side would be so upset. But because of that, they tack an extra 15 yards on. Looks like an unsportsmanlike call against the Golden Tours to put Brownfield inside the Lamesa 30 to the 29-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right in the shotgun single-back formation. Here's the snap. He'll look quickly to the right side, has pressure on, gets rid of it. A high pass that falls incomplete. That'll bring up second down.
For number 11, Trey Timmons, is incomplete.
Lamesa leading 35-0 here in the third quarter. 4 minutes, 44 seconds to go. We're going to have an official timeout on the field. Timeout. I want to remind you, whether it's valves, fittings, rods, tubing anchors, well heads, or to increase the life of your pumps, call Raider Pump and Supply, 806-332-5407. Raider Pump and Supply, investing in our communities, investing in our future. Got an official timeout on the field. Tours leading 35-0 here in the third quarter with 4:44 left. Thank you all for tuning in on the many outlets that we have here with Golden Tour Radio. On our YouTube page, on our Facebook page, and now on on TikTok. I was trying to connect my phone via Bluetooth to see if I could get the better quality sound connected to it. But as of right now, I got this wireless mic, and I know the wind's not helping. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Golden Tours head back to Lamesa next Friday to host Denver City for the final district game of the season, trying to capture that second district championship in a row. After winning last year, it was the first time since, I don't know, was it 02 or 06, something like that. It's been several years since they won their last district title. Trying to go for 2 in a row here after the timeout. 4:44 to go. Brownfield with a 2nd and 10 on the Lamesa. Are they on the 28-yard line?
Last play brings up 2nd and 10 for the Cubs.
2 receivers split to the left, a fullback in tight to the right, and the shotgun single back set. Here's the snap. He'll pitch it to the right side. Cuts back towards the middle, splits through a couple defenders there, stays on his feet across the 25, and then the Tours will take him down to about the 21-yard line. Be a big gain right there. Bring up 3rd down and about 3 to go.
Is brought down by number 50, Ivan Gutierrez. He gets a good run, brings up 3rd and 4 for the Cubs.
Brownfield threatening here in the 21-yard line of Lamesa. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, shotgun single back set. The snap, he'll hand it off to the left side. Hit hard near the 1st down marker, driven back at the 20-yard line. He may not have had enough for the 1st down, but it's going to be close. They'll stop the clock.
He is brought down just short of the 1st down.
Say no good on the 1st down. It'll be 4th down and short for the Cubs. Clock starts back up. They'll have a spread set. Shotgun single back. A lot of yelling going on, some confusion as Brownfield looks back to their sideline on this 4th and short. You gotta think they're gonna try to get Lamesa to jump off sides here with a hard count, and they will call the timeout. Brownfield takes their first timeout of the second half. Stops the clock with 3:16 left. We're watching the Golden Tour radio broadcast presented by Raider Pump and Supply. Take a quick break to thank our sponsors.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better, and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
All right, here we go. After the timeout. So Brownfield threatening here. 4th and short for the Cubs. Have a shotgun single back and a false start by the running back. Will move the Cubs back 5 yards.
False start off.
That is huge for this Lamesa defense.
Repeat, 4th down.
Now to make it a 4th and 6 now. Big time right there for Lamesa. That was huge. Zoom that in a little bit for y'all. All right, here's the 4th down play. Shotgun, he'll step back, roll to his right, throws, it'll be caught in the backfield. And he'll go down short of the 1st down marker, out of bounds.
Asael Marine with the catch. He's pushed out of bounds by number 0, Brendan Kimbler. Not enough for the 1st down.
Brendan saves the day right there, it sounds like. Sorry, I'm trying to get this camera to where it's not all crooked for y'all. There it goes, a little better. That's a little better. I was able to zoom in too, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. If you are watching on TikTok. There we go. Let me fix this camera. So Lamesa takes over on their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10. They're going to run it to that right side, taking off down that far sideline, turning on the speed, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. Golden Tour touchdown, D.V. Lugo.
22, Lugo takes that one to the house. Tornado touchdown.
About a 77-yard touchdown run by the senior straight-A student. Sorry, on TikTok, he was just too fast. Y'all weren't able to see that one. And if my phone falls over these stands, I'm going to be so mad.
Joe Carpenter with the extra point attempt.
Comes Joe for the extra point. Joe Cool. Kick is good.
And the kick is good.
$42-0. Golden Tours on top. 2:55 left here in the 3rd quarter. This broadcast presented by Raider Pump and Supply.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Here comes the kick. Tor's leading 42-0. Carpenter's kick will go out of the back of the end zone for another touchback, his third of the night.
Out of the back of the end zone. Cubs will start this possession on their own 25-yard line.
2:55 to go in the third quarter. Brownfield will have it at their own 25 going left to right. Come the Cubs. Two receivers on this near side of the field, two to the left. Shotgun single back set again. This kid leans up against this fence every time. It makes me nervous because it shakes my phone. The snap. Quarterback keeper trying to find a hole, and he'll go down near the line of scrimmage.
Number 6, Estrada, keeps the ball. He's brought down by number 75, Jacob.
It's going to be... Who's on that tackle? That was Jacob Quaylar. The big boy tackle. Big boy tackle. I'm a big boy. Here we go on 2nd and 10. Gonna throw quickly to the right. Has a man in the flats, but he'll be forced out of bounds quickly after about a 3-4 yard pickup. They're going to say he was still in bounds, so the clock's going to keep rolling at the 2-minute mark.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6
Third
for the Cubs.
And about 6 to go here. To spread it out once again, 2 receivers to each side in the shotgun single back formation. 4-man rush for Lamesa. He'll be forced out of the pocket to the near side, looking for a man downfield. Pressure still on as he makes a man miss. Decides to tuck it and run down this near sideline. Forced out of bounds at the 39-yard line. That'll be enough for Brownfield first down.
With the quarterback keeper, and that brings up a Brownfield.
Move the sticks.
First down.
First and 10 for the Cubs. 2 receivers near side. 1 on the far side of the field. Shotgun single back formation. Low snap. He'll hand it off up the middle. Hit hard at the line of scrimmage. He'll go nowhere. 2nd and 10. Looks like he actually loses a yard right there. Quaylar on the tackle again. A couple big plays by Jacob here in the third quarter as the clock rolls down to that 30-second mark. Let's see if Brownfield will get a playoff here. Yeah, they've got a 3-second differential between the play clock and the game clock, so they'll have to snap it one more time with 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun single back. The snap. He'll throw quickly to the right or left side. It'll be caught at the line of scrimmage, but in traffic, trying to break free, maybe picking up 3 or 4 yards, getting to the 45-yard line.
To number 14,
that's going to make it 3rd down and 6 or so as we head to the fourth quarter. 42-0. Lamesa on top. You're watching the Golden Tour radio broadcast presented by Raider Pump and Supply.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
At Texas Sports Broadcasting, we believe all high school athletes deserve media coverage. That's why it's our goal to create sports radio stations for your school. The TSB network finds hometown broadcasters, folks from your community who already know and support your student athletes. Texas Sports Broadcasting creates stations that are in your community for good, with local support and coverage of all school events, from your main varsity sports to track and cross country, and even rodeo and stock show events. Find out more at TexasSportsBroadcasting.com.
Start of the fourth quarter here. Brownfield with it, moving right to left now. Shotgun single back, quarterback trying to step up in the pocket, gets wrapped up. Lamesa strips it out, but they'll say they blew the whistle first. It will be a loss of 6-7 yards, making it 3rd and 11 for the Cubs. Well, 4th and 11, rather. Punt unit coming out here for Brownfield. JD back to receive. Or is that? I think that might be Ty back there. Low snap. He will get the punt away. Fair catch called. Dropped. But Lamesa will recover there at their own 15-yard line. Whew. .11:02 to go. As Lamesa comes out on offense again here in the fourth quarter. Shotgun single back for Ramos. Daniel hands it off, a run around that left side, finding a seam, cuts back to the middle of the field. A big run, gets out in front of the defenders. He's going to take this all the way to the house, possibly. DV Lugo has it stripped at the goal line. Brownfield picks it up in the end zone. They're heading the other way with it. The Cubs across the 20, down the near sideline, forced out of bounds near the 30, and Brownfield comes up with a huge play, stripping Lugo at the end zone. He was right at the goal line. It's a 74-yard run by DV. Flag is on the play, but I think this is after the strip possibly. Wow, 74-yard gain or touchdown is taken away from DV. He was out in front of the defenders, but he had about 4 hot on his trail, and they reached up, stripped it right as he crosses the goal line. Brownfield scoops it up and gets it out to near the 25. But it's going to be a personal foul. Looks like it's against Brownfield, possibly it's a blocking penalty against the Cubs after the strip. Goodness gracious.
Marked off. Brownfield will start the drive on their 9-yard line.
So Brownfield, after the strip, 10:41 on the clock, they'll have it, and the penalty puts them inside their own 10. Looks like at the 9. That's 3 takeaways for that or 2 takeaways for that Brownfield. No, they had a pick too. It's a tip drill early in the first half. Brownfield will hand it off this time, but he's met hard at the line. No gain right there. Bring up 2nd down.
Ball carrier is Zach Soto, brought down by Ryan Hart. 2nd down.
Second and 10 coming up. Shotgun set. It'll be a quarterback keeper. He come to this near side, gets around one defender, and then hit hard there, the 15. There's going to be a penalty there on the late hit, and then Brownfield.
There's a flag on the play.
There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on down there. Stops the clock with 9:40. I'm going to switch it to the fourth quarter, I'm sorry. It's probably going to be penalties on both sides. There was pushing and shoving on both teams. They're calling it against Lamesa, and then there it is against Brownfield. So those offset.
Offsetting.
Second down for the Cubs. It's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 15-yard line. All right. Two receivers will be split to each side for the Cubs. Shotgun single back. There's a low snap. Quarterback will roll to his right, looking to throw. Stops, throws down the field. It's going to be picked off near midfield. Lisa's heading the other way with it. I think that's Ty. Gets to the far side. He's brought down near the 30-yard line.
Pass is intercepted
But
by
a Lamesa takeaway, Ty Martinez. Stop the clock with 9:23 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Again, Lamesa leads 42-0. Trying to move on to 2-0 in district before heading back home to take on Denver City next Friday. Get over that 500 mark with a win here tonight as they come in 4-4 with 4 straight wins, 3 on the road. They'll take over on offense here at the Brownfield 30-yard line. 1st and 10 with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun single back for Ramos. Takes the snap. Ramos looks right, then to the left, gets rid of it. Nice catch right there. Getting through defenders, taking off to the far sideline. That's going to be a Lamesa touchdown.
Logan Lopez with the Tornado touchdown. There is a
Flag on the play. That was Lopez. But this one may be coming back. Let's see what the call is. Looks like it's against Brownfield. So it is against Brownfield, it looks like. And the score by Lopez will make it 48-0. Golden Tours. The extra point coming up for Joe Cool Carpenter.
That penalty will be declined.
See if Joe Cool can stay 100% with another PAT here late in the fourth quarter. Tours got their first shutout in several years last week against Kermit, winning 49-0. Carpenter stays perfect here. They'll tie that score. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. Another one for Carpenter.
Kick is good.
Makes it 49-0. Lamesa on top with 9:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Big thanks to Raider Pump and Supply for our video broadcast. Thanks for tuning in on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. 9:10 to go. Big lead for Lamesa.
It's important to be involved, to be a part of something bigger, to be better and help others be better as well. At Raider Pump and Supply, we believe in being a part of community and doing things the right way. That's why the people we work with, spend time with, and mean the most share our value. Whether it's a quality pump service or helping our community, we strive to do things the right way. Involvement is important. Raider Pump and Supply.
Welcome back. This broadcast presented by Raider Pump and Supply on the TSB Radio Network. Thank you all so much for tuning in. The Tours take a 49-0 lead here in Brownfield. Let's try to move on to 2-0 in district. Joe Carpenter teeing up to kick from the Lamesa 40. Carpenter's had 3 touchbacks in a row. Kicking into the wind this time, however. It'll be caught at the 18, bobbled. Brownfield takes to the far side of the field, gets in traffic, cuts back to the near side, and he'll be gobbled up right there. It's a big tackle for Lamesa at the 33-yard line. Vela on the tackle. There's a lot of green on this side of the field, so that could have been a bad ordeal for Lamesa's coverage team. Brownfield from their own 34, it looks like is where they're going to spot this one. If you want to watch full video, if you're watching on TikTok, you can go to YouTube and search Golden Tour Radio or search Golden Tour Radio on Facebook. We've got live videos going on both of those platforms. There's a penalty that's being marked off here that'll move Brownfield all the way up to the 48-yard line, still in their own territory for 1st and 10. Brownfield spreading things out again like they have all night. Shotgun single back, a low snap, handoff up the middle, hit immediately at the line. Blow the whistle, man. I said this earlier in the game. Lamesa had one stripped because a pile was held up like that for so long. I've seen that more often this year than I think I have in any previous years, where the refs are letting that go a little bit longer than they have in the past. And I've been doing this for over a decade, folks. That's not something that I've been seeing a lot of until this season. Like I said, I do a lot of 6-man games for Borden County, so I see it a lot at that level. And then tonight we've seen it a few times. That'll be a 2nd and 9 coming up for Brownfield. Just a 1-yard gain. A shotgun single back again. Snap, handoff. Powering forward, gets across midfield to the Lamesa 45 and then some. They'll mark them down at the 43-yard line, just a yard shy of the 1st down marker.
Miller with the tackle. 3rd and 1.
Makes it 3rd and short for the Cubs. Brownfield's put together a couple different drives that were decent tonight, but penalties and then turnovers have hurt them. Spread it out again, another handoff, this time to the right. He's going to be hit at the line, met right there, trying to fight forward, but I don't think he has enough, and it'll be 4th and short. Still a yard to go for the Cubs. Clock still rolling at 7:15. Here in the 4th quarter, the Tours leading 49-0. That was the score last week in the victory over Kermit. Trying to move on to 2-0 in district, 5-4 on the season with the win here tonight on the road before heading back home to take on Denver City next Friday, who I think Denver City currently leads Kermit. Check on those scores here in just a few minutes. 10 seconds on the play clock as Brownfield getting the play from the sideline. 6:43 to go on the game clock. And they're not going to be able to get a play off. They'll have to take a timeout here. They will. 1 timeout remaining for the Cubs. Stops the clock at 6:35. While they have their timeout, we will go ahead and look at those other scores. See if we can update that right quick. Next Friday will be a 7 o'clock kickoff for the Tours back home in Lamesa to finish out the season and get ready for the playoffs. playoffs. Lorraine got the win last night, 62-25 over Olphin. I think that's their second win of the season. Congratulations to the Bulldogs, part of our Texas sports broadcasting family. Had San Angelo Lakeview with a big win over Big Spring. Still 9.5 minutes to go in that game, actually. There's 69-35 is the score. I think Big Spring got beat 88-14 last week or something like that. A couple big losses for Big Spring. Denver City leads 44-6 over Kermit in the second quarter. 6:15 to go in that one. Back to the action here after the timeout. 6:35 left. Got a 4th and short for the Cubs. They're going to hand it off, fake the handoff. Quarterback keeps it. He has pressure as it gets to the outside on the near side, but can't get around the edge. He's going to be forced out right there by the Tor defense. Turnover on downs will give it back to Lamesa.
Taken out of bounds by number 8, Barron, short of the first down. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Oops. 6:27 is where the clock's at. The Tours take over on their own 46-yard line, leading 49-0 here in the fourth quarter with 6:27 to go. Shotgun single back set for Ramos. He'll hand it off. Lugo around that left side. DV gets caught up in traffic. Still fights forward, however, to pick up about 3 or 4 yards. Bring up a 2nd
Lugo,
and
ball
6.
Carrier, tackle on the play by Soto. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
The wind has died down up here, so that's been nice. It was a lot windier in that first half. Second and 6 coming up. 3 receivers to the right. 1 out to the left. Ramos takes the snap. He'll hand it off. It's going to be Big Nate around that far side. Lowers his shoulder to get the first down. Crosses the 40 into Brownfield territory. They'll force him out of bounds near the 35. Ortega takes it all the way to the 36 where they'll get the mark. Fresh set of downs coming up for the Tours. Under 5.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fresh set of downs inside the Brownfield 40-yard line. They marked that one at the 37, it looks like. Spreading it out, Ramos, 3-step drop, looking to throw. Dumps it over the middle and incomplete. Bring up 2nd down.
Pass broken up by Vasquez, 2nd down.
Stop the clock. 5:01 is where we're at. 2nd and 10. Two receivers to each side for Ramos. Got Nate in the backfield. Hand off, Ortega barrels forward. Power run right there for about 4 yards. They'll blow the whistle dead. And we got 3rd and about 6 to go.
With the tackle. Short gain on the play will set up 3rd and 6.
The 4.5-minute mark now. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Golden Tours, who split 2 receivers to either side. Ramos has Ortega in the backfield with him in the shotgun. Single back set. Snap. Ramos looking to his right. Throws it downfield. And I think he was trying to find Ortega there on a post route. Falls incomplete. Makes it 4th down.
4th down.
4th and 6 to go. Just stop the clock at 4:10. Fourth down for the Tours. They're at the 34-yard line, so they're going to go ahead and go for it here. With 3 receivers to the right, 1 over on the far side of the field. Ramos takes it, hands it off, and hitting the backfield is Ortega for no gain.
Ortega met in the
And that'll turn it over to the Cubs.
Big 61, Aiden
And it's the first time tonight that Lamisa's turned it over on downs.
Cubs will take over.
So with 4 minutes to go, Brownfield takes over in their own territory. Ball will be at the Brownfield 35. Four minutes to go, 49-0. Lamisa lead. Cubs with their spread offense come out in a shotgun single back. They keep a fullback in tight most of the time with two receivers to one side and one to the other. Heavy side to the left here on the shotgun single back. Snap, takes it, throws it quickly to the near side. A little screen goes through the hands of his receiver, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Second 10 coming up here for Brownfield. The Cubs still trying to get their first win of the season. 3:55 to go and a 49-0 lead for Lamisa. They're not going to let it happen tonight. Here's a low snap, ball's on the floor, and they'll just have to fall on it, losing 3 or 4 yards, bringing up a long 3rd down. Third down and 13 from their own 32-yard line. Brownfield comes out. Another shotgun single back set. Snap, he'll roll to his left, looking to throw. Quarterback's going to keep this one, and he'll be forced out of bounds, losing a couple more yards. They'll put him all the way back on the 29, a 3-yard loss. That's going to be 3rd and 16 for the Cubs. Does stop the clock at the 3-minute mark. He went out of bounds. I know these Golden Tour fans are hoping for another shutout as they got their first shutout in several years last week. 49-0 over Kermit. That's the current score right now here in Brownfield. Brownfield comes out on 4th and 16. They'll have their punting unit, and a flag will come out to stop the play. Probably going to be a false start here on the Cubs. So back Brownfield up 5 more yards and do it again. It'll be 4th and 21. All right, for the punt. Standing back on his own 11, a high snap. Ball comes down, and Cubs will pick it up and get tackled on the 6-yard line.
Ball recovered by Luther. He'll be taken down on the 5-yard line where the...
Great hustle right there by the Tours, and they'll get it on the 6, 1st and goal. Wow. No good for the Cubs right there. Tough spot, man. Now Lamisa will take over on the Brownfield 6-yard line. 1st and goal. There's 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Lamisa comes up to the line in a tight set. It'll still be a shotgun single back, I would assume, but the receivers in all tight on both sides. Here's the snap. It'll be handoff, heading towards the right. Powering forward all the way to the goal line. He gets a push, but he'll be stopped short. A flag will come out late on that one, possibly a late hit. He gets all the way to the goal line. It'd be 2nd and goal, but we'll have to wait and see what this penalty's for.
Echevarria, the ball carrier. There's a flag on the play.
Got a personal foul against Brownfield. So that's going to be half the distance of goal. First down for the Tours.
Brownfield, that'll be half the distance to the goal.
So just insult to injury right there. Penalty after that big run gets them to the goal line. 2.5 minutes left. Clock starts back up. They'll spread receivers out a little bit more this time. Ramos takes it, hands it off, up the middle, touchdown, Golden Tours.
Echevarria in for the touchdown.
Jason Echevarria. Jacob took that one in. 2:20 left. Another score for the Golden Tours. Oh. Makes it 55-0. Carpenter with another kick that's good.
Kick is good.
He has been perfect all night. And our score goes 56-0. 2:20 to go. Stop. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. 56-0 is the lead for Lamesa. Big thanks to Raider Pump and Supply for our video broadcast tonight. Joe Carpenter kicking for the Tours. Of our 2-minute warning coming up. One timeout remains for the Cubs, who trail 56-0. Oh. Carpenter's last kick was returned, but a penalty by the Cubs pushed it back. This one should be returnable as well, as they'll take a bounce at the 15. On a hop, Brownfield takes it up the middle. Be hit after crossing the 35, staying on his feet to the 40. That's where the Cubs will go down. 2:10 remains. $56-0. Mesa's going to move on to 2-0 in district for the first time since last year, but before that it was, I think they said 2006 was the last time they won a district championship. I think it was 2016 last time they shut out a team, and they did that last week against Kermit, and looking at another one here if they can keep Brownfield out of the end zone. Brownfield will have two receivers to the right, one to the left, shotgun single back. Handoff up the middle, not much room at all, as he'll be forced back for a loss of about 2 on the play. That should take us to the 2-minute warning.
Rubio with the tackle.
Two-minute warning here. We'll go ahead and get you some more final scores before we get on out. One more last update. Next week, Lamesa back home against Denver City. We've got a big win tonight over Kermit. In the fourth quarter, Lakeview still leading Big Spring 69-42. This one going final, Denver City over Kermit 65-19. Goodness gracious. Westbrook got the win over Roby 73-28 tonight. Post beat Floyd Ada 62-0. Sundown got the 1-point victory over Tahoka 16-15. It was Idalou over Slayton 41-6. Whiteface beat O'Donnell 62-8. And Wellman Union beat Meta tonight 54-28. District championship coming up next Friday in Lamesa for the Tours. Brownfield comes out second and long. They'll hand it off up the middle. Picking up a few yards right there, but caught in a pack. They'll finally blow it dead. The clock will roll under 2 minutes. So I'll do it. The Tours win 56-0 tonight. They move on to 2-0 in district, 5-4 on the season. Thank you all so much for watching on TikTok. I'm going to go ahead and shut down that broadcast. Starting to get packed up, ready to go. But again, Golden Tour victory. Way to go.
Pass intended for Garza.
Was an incomplete pass there. Stop the clock.
Timeout, Cubs.
Timeout will be taken by Brownfield. Just had that piece that fell. Dropped something. I put it in my pocket. Forgot where I put it. Oh, there it is. Found it. So once again, victory tonight by the Golden Tours takes us back home next Friday. 7 o'clock kickoff on Golden Tour Radio. Video will be on Golden Tour Radio's Facebook or on our YouTube page as Brownfield will pump this one around. It'll take a Cub bounce all the way to about the 8-yard line. Clock stops at 59 seconds, so Lamesa will just take the victory formation, I would assume. No timeouts left for Brownfield, and Lamesa is going to go on to win this one 56-0. Congratulations to the Tours on another big win. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, our broadcast tonight presented by Raider Pump and Supply. If you see Fabian around town, be sure to shake his hand, hug his neck, tell him thank you for the great sponsorship and for helping us be able to broadcast video back to you this season. The Tours will come out in victory formation. That about ends our broadcast as they'll get the win here 56-0 over the Cubs. Thank you so much for tuning in.